workshop series. And in honor of Financial Awareness Day, which actually just passed on August 14th, we are doing 2 presentations today instead of 1. So we're so lucky to be joined by Eva and Enyas for M&T Bank. They're going to do a presentation on budgeting, and that will be followed by Bob Romano, an elder law attorney, at 5 o'clock. We are doing this Secure Future for Senior Women workshop series in hopes of educating women of all ages about the financial realities of growing older. Women face different financial realities than men, earning on average 21% less throughout their lifetime. So in retirement, they also face different financial challenges than men. And in surveys conducted by the AARP and others, older women have expressed worry and lack of sufficient knowledge about retirement planning and financial security strategies. So our goal with this workshop series is to kind of level the playing field and get a conversation going around a topic that can be a little bit taboo. And we're hoping to bring this education to the community, and we're going to be doing this workshop series and hosting a workshop once a month. I think we have 9 months left, so I'll be sure to send you all the information. Make sure you sign in with your email so you can get all of our flyers. Last month, we had the Bergen County prosecutor talk about scams. This month, like I said, we're doing budgeting and elder law, and next month we're going to be doing organization of paper clutter. So we have a lot of good presentations coming up. I know all the fun topics, okay? So we'll let M&T come up now. You all have a packet in front of you that corresponds with their presentation, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. So hi everyone, I'm Eva. I'm with the bank 12 years, so I'm around the corner from TNET branch. Okay, so I'm proud to work for M&T. I don't know how, if you heard about M&T, if you know about it. So M&T is one of the top, 20 full service US, based commercial bank with the 17,000 employees and long history of community focused banking. We founded in 1856, provide commercial, retail, business, investments, mortgage, and professional banking services. We have more than 700 branches, 1,800 ATMs through New York, Maryland, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Connecticut, Virginia, West Virginia, and District of Columbia. M&T is very community bank. We like to do a lot of community service, volunteer. So that's why we are here for. Okay. So today we're gonna do budgeting. So in this workshop, you will explore the importance of creating and maintaining a budget. Examine the differences between wants and needs. Set goals for spending, savings, and debts, repayment. So let's take an example of Martha. So Martha is a 40-year-old woman who works for 2 jobs. One at a grocery store and another as a hostess at a restaurant. Martha often feels overwhelmed by her debts. She has also paid bills late in the past. One reason is that her personal finances are not very organized. Martha wants to become more financially stable. So Martha's income. Let's take a look, about her income and her goals. Martha makes $2,000 per month in net income. Martha feels like she can't make her money last through the end of the month. How can Martha help herself get ahead? She needs to make a financial plan, make a budget, have savings, live with her means, reduce her debts.
Yes. Okay. Hi guys, my name is Ines. I will continue with you. We have gross and net income. What's the difference between the gross and net income? Gross income is the amount of money you earn before anything is taken out for taxes. Net income is the amount of money you earn after all taxes are taken out of your pay. Budgeting. Budgeting is the process of creating a plan to spend your money. How can a budget help me? Helps you live with your means, helps you pay down debt, helps you save the futures and emergency. Martha wants and needs. Look at the list below of Martha's money expenses and sort the items according to wants and needs. So we have list of items down here. We have coffee, grocery, car insurance, cell phone, restaurant, entertainment, car payment, transportation expenses. We have rent, we have health insurance, medical, and clothing and utilities and salon. So we need volunteers just to help us which one it will be needs and which one it will be wants. Who would like? Okay, go ahead.
Oh, just one.
You pick one, so we get a chance to the other. Yeah,
Grocery.
it's a
Grocery.
yeah, it's a what?
Needs.
It's a needs.
Needs.
Okay, so let's begin with the need list. Okay, go ahead.
The needs, car insurance.
Perfect.
Okay, you can. Okay.
Mhm.
What
Right.
else?
Rent.
Yes, correct. Perfect.
Health insurance.
Correct.
Yeah.
Utilities.
Yep. Correct.
Clothing.
Clothing is wants or needs? Needs.
Both.
Both.
It could be both.
Yes, could be both. Yes, yes.
Right?
Yeah, could be. It depends how much clothes we buy.
And the way we buy.
Yeah.
Yes, it could be both. So yeah. So what she can, what do you think? What she can cut, like to make her monthly expenses lower. What do you think? Which one is a salon that she can work on to make it, expenses lower?
Coffee.
Okay,
Mhm.
Restaurant.
absolutely.
Yes.
I like to make my own coffee in the morning.
Yes, exactly. Save money.
And not because I'm saving money. I like it, the way how I make it. Yes, coffee, absolutely. Restaurants, okay. It's always, if you cook at home,
Salon.
you eat home. Yeah, salon.
Yes.
Gotta go back to natural beauty, I guess, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Entertainment.
Yeah,
Entertainment.
how about entertainment, right? Entertainment,
Yes.
you can, cut. You can, we all need fun at one point, but
Yeah.
if we can cut some, that would be great. I believe also that you can work it with rent. You can find you can shop around and find cheaper, rent. I don't know now how cheap it is, but
Are you talking Bergen County?
No. Of course not.
car insurance, I'm sure you can.
Shop around.
Had that, yeah. So it's many ways that to manage expenses, in wants and needs. Yes.
I just wanted to add that you can often negotiate with your cell phone company
Correct.
and your cable company, and you can also look at what your usage is in your utilities as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
There's
Car
money
insurance, you
saved.
can shop many companies to budget better. I'm sure everybody love to save, so
Yes.
I'm the one who can shop around for. So I'm sure everybody like that. Yeah, just great. So let's go to the next slide. That's cutting expenses, right? So let's see, what her wants and what her needs. So Martha earns $2,000 per month. Which of Martha's expenses can be reduced or cut? Okay, so she have her wants over here, like we went over, and she had her needs over here. So what do you think some of the expenses that she can reduce or cut?
Didn't we just do that?
Yeah.
Isn't that what we just spoke about?
Yeah, actually,
Oh.
it's somehow.
I thought I was missing something.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So, like I say, we can cut all these ones. If she wants, and then also we can work out with the, you know, also rent, groceries, car payments. So yeah, that's some of the, you know, things that she gotta work to make it, you know, expenses to manage. Okay. How can I free up funds? Cut expenses, reduce spending, price shop for service. Think about a new job, to consider freelance or gig work. Okay, so Martha's debt. So she owned credit card A, balance of $400 and interest rate of 23%. Credit card B is a $300 balance with 18%. And then student loans. She owned $7,000 with 12%.
Okay, so we have like a debt management strategy. We have two kind of to manage our debt. First method is called advance method. Second one is called snowball method. There is like it's funny because it's different strategy. Everyone he can compare which one it will work to his situation. Everyone is different. Everyone he has different goals to reach to it. So when we know what the different two goals, it will help us to understand more, and everyone he pick for himself what it fit him more. So we have advanced methods. List all your debt and the highest to lower interest rate. We see here for this example, we have the interest rate where it goes with 23%, 18%, 12%. So this is the advanced method. We put it in order for the highest interest rate to the lower interest rate. So say here, ensure that your monthly minimum payment are met for each debt category, which is very important point, because if you didn't meet the minimum one, you will get a charge. So it's very important to keep our eye, even if we couldn't make the full payment, at least we have to satisfy the minimum payment we require to do it. It choose the highest interest rate loan to pay off first. So like this is the first method. We go with credit card A because it has the highest interest rate. So this is the one way. Second way we can do it is a snowball method. List all your debt from smallest to large balance. So it means for this example here, where's the smallest balance in this example? Exactly. Credit card B, it has $300. So ensure that your monthly minimum payment are met for each debt category, which the same point like before. Choose the loan with the smallest balance to pay off first. Okay, some of us depend on everyone. Some of us, like they would like to feel better. Instead of I have 3 debt, okay, no, I prefer to pay the small balance first, and after this I will have only 2 loans. But in the long term, if you pay the highest interest rate, you save more money. But as I said, like everyone, his situation is different. Everyone, he feel motivated by different options. Okay, can you turn it? Okay. So setting financial goals. Financial goals are personal goals you set for yourself about how you will save and spend money. There are 3 types of financial goals you can set. We have short-term goals, we have medium-term, and we have long-term. So the short-term goals can be accomplished in a few months up to 2 years. Medium goals, it will be accomplished in 2 to 5 years. The long term will be accomplished in 5 years. So we have three type of goals. Okay, can someone tell me what's the short? For how long is the short goals?
Less than 2 years.
Okay, perfect. Medium? 2 to 5. A long?
Longer than 5.
Okay, over than 5. Perfect. Okay, setting your own financial goals. either using the list in your participant guide or writing your own list. Create a list of your financial goal. Make sure to include a small, medium, and large goal. This is a very, very important point. Actually, I like it. It teaches me something because I always look for the short term. If I have debt, how I manage it, how I pay my debt. But this is a good point, how you manage for long term, in 5 years, what I would like to do, how much money I would like to save, like how I can reach my longest term. So this is a very good strategy to think about it.
So on the next slide, we're gonna learn about 50-30-20 rule. So creating your own budget. There are many budget strategies that you can use. And today, we will focus on the 50-30-20 rule and the categories method. So everybody knows about the 50-30-20 rule? Okay, so the 50-30-20 rule. At least 20% of income on savings and or debt repayment. No more than 30% of income on wants, and then no more than 50% of income on needs. This is the 50-30-20 rule. Martha makes $2,000 per month. Okay, so let's take a look Martha's monthly expenses after cuts. Okay, so we're gonna go over her needs. So she cut her needs. So if you remember the previous slide we had, it was her rent was $600. Her groceries, if I'm not mistaken, it was $200. So she cut and she came with a lower amount of her needs, 1,140. And then she cut her wants. So she's still, going for coffee, but definitely less than, what that she used to do before. So if you remember, before it was higher, her wants and her needs. Now, she tried to, understand and realize that she was, spending much on her needs and much on her wants. So, and then she paid. So now the credit card that she owns, she have $300. So her contribution and savings is $100.
So she paid off that $400.
Correct. Yes, correct. So now she's, so we have the categories in a more detailed breakdown of percentage and categories. Here is an example of a budget using that method. So housing, she's using 30%. Utilities, she's using 10%. Groceries, 10%. Transportation, including car loan, 10%. Debt repayment, 10%. Savings, 10%. Dining out, she's doing okay with the 5%. Car insurance, 5%. Clothing and entertainment. So she definitely, cut her expenses. Okay. So after cut, Martha's monthly expenses after cut. So we'll go over again. She low, her needs, and she low her wants again, and her debt. So that she's still, saving $100 a month.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Strategies for saving. Okay. Make a habit of saving. Decide on an amount you will save each month and stick to it, so you get used to putting your money in saving. Like I have like one says, I heard it one time and I really like it. When we got like our paycheck, so they said, pay yourself first, which I really like it. It's just a kind of rings a bell in my mind, like how I pay myself. Like I like the expression of it. So it means when you got your paycheck, before you do anything, just put $10 aside, $5, $15. By the time it's adding up. So it's really worked out. Like I try it by myself, and after a while, after a couple months, I find myself, oh, I have $200 and I didn't feel it because I pay myself first and it helped me. Use automatic saving. An automatic saving plan is a type of saving account where your money is automatically transferred into saving at certain times each month. This can help ensure that you meet your saving goals each month. This is a perfect example. Like if you have like your direct deposit coming, make a direct set up in the bank, direct transfer, it will go automatic from your checking to your saving. So you didn't get the cash in with your hand, you didn't feel it. $5, $10, it help up and it add up very quickly. And limit spending. Spending less can make your saving goals easier. So try to cut back a little when you can. Like I have like a small practice for it. It will work perfectly with me. I don't know how about you, but just I give you an idea. I used to like, every times when I spend anything, I have like a budget. So I spend in food this amount, in coffee, whatever details I spend it. So by the end of the month, when I look at it, I find out I spend money, I can save it, I spend more. So it's kind of alert me. Next month, I have to watch myself how much I'm spending, for example, for coffee, for eating out, for even shopping the grocery. So when you write it down in a piece of paper, when your eyes see it, you recognize how much money you spend, you are able to save it.
So I remember going back to what we went over. There are a lot of strategies for budgeting, but the important thing is that you use one to manage your spending, savings, and debt repayment. When approaching your debt repayment, consider strategies like the balance method and snowball to help you. Like we say, pay the high interest rates first, or if you have the money, why you don't pay the high balance first, so that way you would have one debt free, like less. Speak to someone you trust, like family or friends, or your financial advisor for additional support. Always take advantage of the people you trust and ask how they manage their finances, and always get an opinion and see how works better for you and your financial goals and your life. Anybody has any question? Anything you want to go over, or we are here?
What was that?
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, what was that 50, 30, 20? 50% was needs, what was 30?
30, it's want.
30 was want?
Want, yes.
What was 20?
20 was saving.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Where was that? I think
It's-
you guys have that in the participation zone?
Yes.
So let me. I'll go over here.
I didn't see it in there.
Okay, so the 50-30-20 rule. So at least a 20% of income on savings, or repay the debts. 30% of income on wants. Okay, no more than 30% of income on wants, and then no more than 50% of income on needs. The 50-30-20 rule.
Are you able to negotiate with your credit card company for a better rate? Because they're all so high now.
Sometime you will, if you are, a very long customer, and they see all the, your credit history and the payments. Yes, you
Because you
can.
see those companies advertising all over TV
Mhm.
that they'll consolidate your debt or whatever, and I just think they're scams.
You
but I
can,
don't
yes,
know.
now you have to be careful with those because it's a lot of
Yeah.
financial companies that they go into that they promise you things. But yes, you gotta be a very, before how you do anything, always advise with, with people you trust and it's very rare this happening that they will promise you things that it sounds very,
If it's
very
too
good
good
to be
to be
true.
true.
Yes, yes,
But
yes.
if you have high debt, a lot of times the credit card companies will
Accommodate.
work with you to figure out a plan to pay back because they want money.
Correct.
Right.
So if, I think their attitude is, whatever you can give me, it's better than nothing. So let's work a plan.
But in order to get to that person, you have to go through
That's true.
7 or 8 other people that will even let
That's
you
true.
get to that person.
That's true. There's a lot of
Yeah.
gates.
Like, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm sure they can, negotiate, like that she says that they want something from you better than nothing. So it's, yeah.
And do you know why? Like, we will leave our business card with you guys. Anytime you have questions, like just call us, and we will check. We see how can we help you, how can we advise you. If we are not able to do it, we will ask like our manager, our region manager. So always, if you have any questions, we will leave our business card here. Give us a call, and we will more than happy to help you anytime. If you are not able to come to the branch, we can come to you here. Don't worry about it. Okay? No, honestly, yeah.
That's an M&T. It's a
Yeah.
very, community bank. We go to the businesses a lot. We go to the places a lot. So we are, relationship bank. We build the, relationship with the client. So yeah, just let us know, if you have any question, any concern. Yeah, absolutely.
Is there anyone have a budget here? Anyone have like certain budget? You do it every month, go through it. You? Good? Perfect. How you feel? How you feel when you have a budget?
Well, I feel good. I mean, when I was young, I didn't have a budget.
Okay.
When I was young, I would get phone calls from creditors, but
Yes.
We all
one
went through
day I
that.
just sort of said enough is enough, and I started, and I do everything online, but I write it out every month. I still have a piece of paper where I write out all my bills, because I want to visually see where I spent that much. Because
Yeah.
if I do it just online, it won't impact me the same way it is.
The same way as you write it
Paper
down.
and pencil,
Yeah.
so I have years.
I'm
of
like
paper.
you.
No, that's what I do. It's just easier for me.
Yes.
Yeah. It's very important to have a budget and to know,
Yes.
as your financial goals, if you meet. Yeah.
Yeah, I did several years of, writing down, budgeting.
Mhm.
So I'm very cautious to spending what I want.
Yes. Yes. This is good. If you would like, guys, you can begin practice this month to have like a budget. Begin write everything, and if you need help for anything, give us a call. We sit together and we go with everyone, see how can we do it, how we can work around your budget.
I have a question. Are there any budget tools you can recommend? I mean, I see in the packet there's like that little spreadsheet, but are there any other tools that you guys like to recommend to people?
There is this budget, and there is, if you would like online, there is 2 different type of budget. If you would like, we can just check online what we have, different type, and we can bring it, like we print it out to bring it to you.
So we have a money mentor, so we can, send that over to you, how you can spend, the money wisely.
Yeah.
So I think we'll, we can get in touch in that, and then, we can send.
And there are free online tools that you can, apps that you can use
Right.
to download and plug in your numbers, and it'll give you that full vision of what's happening with your.
We
I'm sure
can,
it's a lot of
Yeah, we
everything
can-
online,
Yeah.
but yeah.
we can email it to you,
Mm-hmm.
whatever tools we have, and if you would like, you can pass it.
Yes, I can forward it to everybody.
Yes.
Here. I think I have all your info.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Anybody has any other question? Thank you, guys. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, pleasure meeting with you guys. Thank you so much. Give us a chance. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much
You're
for such
welcome.
a great presentation. That was very helpful. I think it raised a lot of points that we can all think about. I just want to quickly mention, I know some of you here already know about the senior checks program because I see some of our participants and volunteers in the crowd, but budgeting and living on a fixed income and budgeting for the future and budgeting while living on a fixed income is so, so important. And aside from these great workshops that we do, which are community-based, we also have an amazing one-on-one program that we've been doing, Senior Checks, and that matches older adults with a volunteer who we background check, credit check. We train them. I see some of the volunteers here, so they can attest to everything they have to go through to volunteer with this program. And they work one-on-one with an older adult to help pay the bills. They help them budget. Here's a flyer on it, and there's some flyers over there as well, so please feel free to take one. If you would like to volunteer, or if you know anybody who could use the services, or if you yourself are interested in the services, it's completely free. It's paid for by Bergen County Division of Senior Services. It's a great program. It's modeled after the AARP money management model, so keep that in mind too to help with some budgeting and daily money management tasks, okay? So at 5 o'clock, Bob Romano, the elder law attorney, will come. I know we have a little bit of time in between that, so please feel free to use the bathrooms. They're to the left over here. Get more food. We have lasagna now. It's been baking while this is going on. So make sure you can smell it.
Is it Greek lasagna?
No, keep, eat. Please feel free to look over some of the informational materials we put there. Me and EJ are happy to answer any of your questions, and I'm not sure if even Agnes will be around for a little bit, but I'm sure you can ask them questions too. Okay, so in 20 minutes we'll do the elder law presentation. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you so
Alisa.
much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for wearing this.